under common law or is it military and tribunal? Because also with
Oh, I've
the
been waiting for something like this for so long. This is so much fun. There's a big difference between a privilege versus a right. You have the right to
I have
walk.
the right to travel, don't
Yeah, taking your happy-go-lucky feet. You want to
I?
travel?
That's
Take those 2 feet to travel,
I
not
don't
in a car.
just what the 14th Amendment was saying. Like I have the right to travel.
You do. Yes, and you can walk your happy ass
Change.
from one part to the other part. Not in a car, though. I'm going to put you in jail, and I'm going to make your bond so high, your head's going to spontaneously combust.
This sovereign citizen idiot stormed into court thinking he was about to drop some ancient wizard spell with the whole I'm not driving, I'm traveling routine. It's seriously one of the dumbest legal arguments still making the rounds. Like, seriously, how do you say that with a straight face in front of a judge? I mean, Judge Fleischer doesn't even flinch in this one. He just calmly dismantles this clown's whole argument like he was swatting a fly with a law book. I mean, watching a grown man represent himself with confidence and zero understanding of basic traffic laws is almost inspiring. Like, it takes some real guts to be that confidently wrong. I don't know what you guys think, but should people like this have to pass a logic test before speaking in court? I mean, this one's a whole courtroom meltdown, a legal disaster, and a sovereign citizen nonsense special all wrapped into one. Let's go ahead and dive in and watch Judge Fleischer absolutely wreck this delusional sovereign citizen.
Good morning, Mr. Emmetum. Do you have a lawyer today?
No, representing myself.
You were charged with unlawful carrying of a weapon. It looks like you also, out of the same charge, picked up a fraud as well. I mean, okay, you can represent yourself. It's your absolute right. I mean, I don't know how smart it is. Have you ever represented yourself
Yeah,
before?
many times.
And how did that go?
I have many dismissals.
For what kind of cases?
I had a dismissal on unlawful carry before.
And you represented yourself?
Yes.
In this court?
Harris County.
Just found no PC.
Oh, well, I found no probable cause. That's why I got dismissed. You didn't represent yourself.
I was representing myself, but the judge did find no probable cause.
I found, was it me?
No, it wasn't you.
It was
Well, I don't know. I think it was you.
June 9, 2022.
I found no probable
I
cause.
think that was you.
You didn't represent yourself for nothing, man. I did it. No. Okay. So, well, you can hope and wish and dream, whatever. If you want to represent yourself, you're entitled to do that, right? But yeah, while I like to tell people, it's like brain surgery. When you need brain surgery, when you need heart surgery, are you going to do that on yourself? Because you're not trained, you don't know how to perform open heart surgery. Same thing with the law. You're not trained in it. I mean, I'm assuming that you didn't go to law school, did you? How far did you get in school?
I graduated school. I went to some college.
How far did you get?
2 years I got certificates. I mean, not through college, but I went to school.
Okay. So we're in the middle of trial now. And so I don't have the time to go through all of what they're called Faretta warnings to see whether you should represent yourself. I'm happy to do that. Why don't we delay it off a week? Are you working at this time?
Yeah, and I stay in Austin. I don't live in Houston, so
What do you do for a living?
I have my own business.
Doing what?
Resell clothing, audio production.
How much money do you make a month?
I can't tell you, but it pays the bills.
You're very cryptic in all of your answers, and not only that, but you going to Austin, if you represent yourself, you're going to have to meet with the DAs on a constant basis to get evidence. So that's going to require you to come here to Houston quite a bit.
I was ready to file my motion today if I needed to be.
Okay. Before I do that, though, I need to have a Faretta hearing. If you're willing to wait, we can do that a little bit later when I take a break in trial.
I had my other case upstairs the same day. The judge from when I came to my last
Have you been up there yet?
No, I haven't been up there
Okay,
yet.
so go up there. When you're done, come back down here. Don't forget to come back. If you don't come back, I'm going to issue a warrant. Go take care of yourself upstairs and come back.
Not really a shocker this sovereign citizen needs to go back upstairs for another matter he's got going on. Like, seriously, does this guy have a court punch card or something? And if you guys thought watching him dodge Judge Fleischer's questions was entertaining there, just wait, because it's about to get so much better. And I'm telling you, just looking at this guy, I'd be shocked if he's pulling more than $500 a month. I mean, that outfit he's got on, it looks like he raided the $2 bin at Goodwill, or maybe even borrowed it from his uncle's closet from 1997. Honestly, this is just giving me flashbacks to the one time I tried to dress edgy in high school and just ended up looking like I lost a bet. And this dude really thinks he's outsmarting a whole judge. Please, the only thing he's outsmarting is himself here. But let's dive back in and see what kind of circus he brings to the show after he returns.
All right. So today is September 11th, 2024. It's approximately 12:25 p.m. We are now in Court 5. In front of me, I have Eaton Emitum, case number 2522688. Would you please identify yourself for purpose of the record?
The man Eaton Emitum.
Would you please raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? That you're going to tell the truth. That's it. Yes? Okay. State, would you identify?
Petrov on behalf of the state.
Okay. So the reason that we're putting this on the record now is Mr. Emitum has been charged with the offense of unlawful carrying of a weapon. The case is 40 days old. It appears that probable cause has already been found. I don't know if I did probable cause on this, or if I don't know if another judge did, because I don't remember Mr. Emitum, and I was out a week. Yeah, lollygagging. So let's just do it for.
On August 2nd, 2024, officers observed a car without a front license plate, changed lanes without a signal, and have expired registration as of March 2023. Upon approaching, officers smelled marijuana. PC search returned 4.17 grams and a loaded Smith & Wesson handgun. Additionally, there was a backpack with 3 checks that did not belong to him. Officer called Kumamoto, who said the checks were stolen from her restaurant on July 8th. When defendant broke the front window, went to the back where the checks were kept in the office, broke the hinge of the back door, and exited.
So as a result, because of that, he was charged with felony fraud on that one, on the check. Okay. Yes, he has an open case in the 182nd. Looks like he made a $15,000 bond. With us, I am going to find there's probable cause to go forward. Well, hold on a second. We'll get there. I'll let you say your piece, but do you have a Texas driver license?
I have a U.S. private property number with the FMCSA. What my vehicle was on there, it was sticker tags, everything with my business, the Emitum Estates. That's with the Department of Transportation.
Is that from the state of Texas or from where?
This is federal. This is with the Department of Transportation.
Okay, no, but you still need a Texas driver license, and you need registration and
I did all my steps with them because it was private property that I had. They said I didn't, if I didn't need to get registration with the state of Texas because I registered it. And they said that would be my voluntary, but since it's private property, I wouldn't have to register it.
Okay. From what I know of the law, you need a Texas driver license to be able to drive.
This is, what jurisdiction is this case being tried on? That's what I'm trying to, because I'm kind of don't know what it's being tried on.
It's
criminal, civil,
criminal. Yeah.
So
right. You're facing jail time, right?
I believe so.
Weren't you taken to jail?
Yeah.
So that wouldn't lead you to believe it's criminal, right?
Yeah, but under common law, or is it military and tribune? Because also with
I've been waiting for something like this for so long. This is so much fun.
This is the exact moment this sovereign citizen realizes he's completely out of his depth. Like, he really walked in thinking he was about to pull off the legal equivalent of a magic trick, and then Judge Fleischer just flat out laughs in his face, not even trying to hide it. You could just see this dude's confidence drained faster than my bank account after a late night's Amazon scroll. It's honestly hilarious. Like, he probably thought the judge would be stunned by his "I don't consent" speech, but instead the judge was like, "Buddy, you're not special, you're just next." Saying you don't agree with the court's authority is like telling TSA you don't believe in airport security. Guess what? You're still getting searched. These guys always think they're the main character in some courtroom drama, but in reality, they're just the comedy relief, and the judge is the only one holding back from fully roasting them. Let me know what you guys think about Judge Fleischer so far. I'm absolutely loving this.
I'm just trying to see on what I'm being tried on, because what I was told with the US side, I wouldn't have to register with the state of Texas with the registration or licensing. I do have my own place with that vehicle too as well. So
do you need a license to drive? A Texas driver license. That's it. You either have one or you don't. The federal government has regulated to the states through the Constitution that they have allowed the states on their own initiative to create laws regarding driving on highways and byways. So that's why you see every single state has different requirements for licensing, insurance, mode of transportation. The federal government has somewhat to do with it, but by and large, they have delegated to the states that they are their own entity with regard to creating laws in their specific highways. So that's why every single state has a different type of license, different type of insurance. Like the Texas driver license is what, white, versus Arkansas might be yellow or red, or Hawaii might be. So that's every single state has their own laws with regard. In Texas, you have to have a Texas driver license. You also have to have liability insurance as a minimum in the event that you get into an accident. Those are the two main requirements that you need to drive. If you're going to drive a vehicle, it also has to be registered so that they know that you're driving the vehicle and that you own it or have the right to have that, so it's not a stolen vehicle.
I own the vehicle and everything. When I was here the last hearing with the judge, like what he was saying, he said that when it had applied to me, but he was going to see what they were going to say about the other court about the probable cause of stopping me, because he said registration when it had in the front license plate when it had applied to me.
It does apply. It applies to everybody. Everybody has to have a back license plate. They also have to have a front license plate. And so much, they also tell you where it has to be on the car. They regulate, you can't put it in the windshield.
State, right?
State,
yeah,
right. They tell you where it has to be. You can't put it on the windshield. You can't put it on, like on what's it called, on the light. It's got to be right there. They even tell you how many centimeters it's supposed to be from the street to the actual place on the car. That's how bad the state of Texas micromanages all these things. They even tell you how many damn centimeters it's got to be on the car. So you have to have a front license plate. You got to have a license, got to have insurance. So if you don't have that, you can't drive. And that's it.
Yeah, I stated to him I was traveling. I wasn't arguing with him, but I was traveling. I wasn't making commerce. I used to do medical transportation, so I'm kind of aware with licensing and registration and everything. That's why with my private vehicles, I did that with the US DOT instead of the state. But I didn't know that was
correct.